start the stream over. Whatever, YouTube failed. What's up, Trish? How you doing? My YouTube failed for some reason, so I had to start over again. It was showing that I only had one viewer, and then when I looked at my YouTube, it said there was like 60 people watching it. So I don't get the counter. So you can tune in to Freedom Squirrel's page too. They're streaming on YouTube. I think they're just on YouTube, but I'm not sure. Hey, Squirrel Team, you guys just on YouTube or are you guys on Facebook too?
YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. The Freedom Squirrel or is it Freedom Squirrel?
YouTube is the Freedom Squirrel. Facebook is Freedom Squirrels because they think squirrel is not a last name. And Twitch, I think, is just Freedom Squirrel.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys are streaming through Prism?
Yes.
Gotcha. Copy that. Yeah, so check out. Thank you, Trish, for stopping in. Got the Squirrel Team here. Can you see my flags on their stream? I'm all about my flags right now. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if you guys want to check out my flags, I got, I'm waiting for the first person to chime in to tell me what the flags are, or who the flags are, what they represent. I've not really seen them ever flown anywhere. Oh, thank you, Jason. Don't spill the beans. You heard it on Squirrel's channel? Okay. Doing some freedom stuff today. You guys hear me from this far back? Can you hear me? Yes, okay. Yeah, Squirrel family, man. They welcomed me with open arms yesterday. Good old Tennessee. It's a beautiful ride through here. Oh, you could.
Yeah, but I don't think you could hear me.
No, I could not. But Trish told me that she could hear.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love streaming. check out Freedom Squirrel's page, Facebook and YouTube. You can see my van, my flags. I'm all about my flags right now. Got some honks and some thumbs ups. Gosh, I love my flags on there. Oh my God. into a little more comedy, want a little more action, Freedom Squirrel is where it's at. We're a little raunchy, a little dirty over there. If you're easily offended, you probably don't want to go there. Hold on. I was watching your old videos last night. I had no idea y'all had a mission starting today. Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Trish, for checking them out. I'm still kind of learning and doing my best. You just honked at us? What's up, Leah and Matt? Welcome to freedom. We're on a secret mission today. We haven't disclosed the location yet. Freedom Squirrel's behind me. That was the other car with the orange flashing lights. Freedom Squirrel, their stream's pretty raunchy. It's a very adult-orientated stream. There's a little more action over there. I kind of just feed off of people's comments and I just sit in my quietness in the meantime. Tomorrow's going to be action-packed and Tuesday's going to be even more action-packed. So stay tuned. Interested that we were just having a civil conversation about the media earlier. Yeah, the media is the virus. I've met thousands of people with this. I've only had it on for a couple months, but been all over the country, all the way from Oklahoma, Texas border to Maryland. Then I went to Ohio, then to Chicago, off to Austin. Then I drove back to, I drove out to Florida. We did a bunch of convoys out there. I ran the Gulf Coast back to Austin. And then I drove down to Chicago again and back to Taos, New Mexico, through Albuquerque and everything. And then back to Chicago again. So now I just drove to Tennessee and we're heading, the location is to be announced. We don't want to give it away. We're going to talk some shit to some people that tried to take over some patriots. So. Make sure you check out Freedom Squirrel. They're a lot of fun. They're some very good people. And yeah, we're going after some live streamers and some going after live streamers, and on Tuesday I'm hoping to go after CNN and Fox and ABC, NBC. They're all on the target list for Tuesday. So I'm sure I'll run into at least I know I'll get ABC. ABC's always crawling around, lurking around. And so yeah, so I should have some good ones. My TikTok, Defender of Ants, is mainly media, me going after the media. My YouTube's I got different things going on YouTube. But TikTok, it's kind of strictly media and some J6 stuff. We stayed with a family, when I was with the Florida convoy, we stayed with a family whose family went to see Trump speak at the White House, did not enter into the White House, and one of their kids is on the run, the other kid is in jail. He's been in solitary confinement for almost 2 years. They raided their house with 150 agents, had little red dots and lasers on the little children as they walked across the property. So I haven't really been into politics, but a lot of my friends are Trumpkins, and I believe in a lot of the things they believe in, and I would die standing up for their right to protest, because that's our constitutional right. Even though I'm not even into the politics, I still believe that they have a right. How's everything going back there, Squirrel Team?
We're doing good. I'm reading comments and slacking a little bit, but your speed's fine. I'll catch up.
All right. usually cruise at 70, but I'm going a little faster for you guys.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I can hang wherever.
Copy that, Squirrel. Thank you guys, everyone who helped donate. I left Oregon with $5, and somehow I'm here. And I put $300 into the van. Got the fuel filter and the brakes redone. So thank you, Jason. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Josh and Roger in Florida. You guys. Next time I'm out in Florida, man, I'm going to come out to Ormond Beach. I don't know if you guys are in Daytona or Ormond or Ormond by the Sea. I'm not sure which town you guys are actually from. But I'll have to come back and throw some beers down with you or whatever your guys' poison. I can hang. Yeah, I used to live there in Daytona Beach. I had a house there. And I inherited a house when I was 21. So I lived right on River Street, right next to all the motorcycle things. And I lived there for about 3 years. I was not happy. So I've owned a house, and I'm so much happier being a van lifer. I don't have any responsibility. And I'm not big on responsibility. I can be responsible. Brian's in DC with Nikki and her son. Look, when Brian got kicked out of Wyckoff, they got kicked out of the Florida convoy. And it was all this drama in the convoy. And I didn't like how either of them handled it, both the convoy guys and Wyckoff. But I agreed with both sides too. Nikki's a little hot-headed, and that's fine. Like, lots of people are hot-headed, man. Like, that's totally fine. And it turned into like a battle of egos, and between Ross and Brian. And you know what? I love Ross, man. Ross to me is a patriot, man. Like, he's a freedom fighter, and that's why I drove all the way out to Florida, because I followed him, and I believed in him, and I believe in, because he stood up against the People's Convoy. He was the very first person to question the cost of the Primo buses and the cost of security. He was the first person. 2 months before Oriel's stupid ass and first responders piece of shit ass, before they even mentioned Marcus, and before they mentioned all that, me and Ross broke the story about the corruption and how they were taking the money from people and spending it on bullshit. So Ross will always have he will be in high regard for me because he didn't have to do that. He was the Florida convoy. He came up with the convoy and was part of the Florida convoy. They came as a round table. I think the only reason the West Coast Streamers came along was to try and build their own. Well, here's some things about those West Coast Streamers. WYSIWYG, Oriole Express, and First Responder. My YouTube channel is older than all their YouTube channels combined. Okay? All their YouTube channels came up and appeared right before January 6th. Here's an interesting little note too to know about that January 6th. It was Stop the Steal. That was the hashtag. That was what it was running under. That was the corporation, Stop the Steal. That organization that ran Stop the Steal has only been involved in one other event. And that other event was the People's Convoy. So Christopher Maston, that's where all the money went, was to the ACLUF, American Civil Liberties United Fund or something, ACLUF. So if you went to the People's Convoy and donated money, it went to the AFCLF, okay? Christopher Maston is the president of the AFCLF, and Pamela Malik was the treasurer. She handled all the money. She has 2 warrants for her arrest in Texas. Guess what? Money laundering, felony money fraud. She tried to rob her uncle, her own blood, by getting PayPal cards. And when Christopher Maston was first asked about it, he said, "No, buddy, you got it wrong." And then a day later, he said that she was innocent of the charges, and that there was nothing wrong with what she was doing. So getting back to Ross and the Florida convoy, that's why I stuck with Ross, man. Ross, I don't follow leaders at all, man. I don't do presidents. I'm a wild, feral man. I don't do titles. I'm a man, and I try to seek out truth by hearing everyone's perspective. And the truth is never really simple. It can be very complicated. And so I believe with the Wyckoff and the Ross, the Florida convoy, that it was very complicated, and that Brian came out to defend Chris. Chris was who had the bobtail. He had the truck for the convoy, and someone came up to the door, and Chris got out of the van because his father taught him never stay in the driver's seat. You got to stand up and face your attacker. So this guy was real aggressive and came out, and Wyckoff jumped out. And I think Wyckoff was a man and was right by stepping out to defend somebody. Where it went wrong was after he got back into the car, they were talking shit to the guy, and Nikki started going after him. They were saying, "We're standing up for your rights," and I do believe they were standing up for their rights. But it wasn't the proper time and place. It wasn't the proper venue to say it. The guy was already mad, and it got him madder, and they almost got in a fist fight. So the Florida team felt as though that they were a security threat. And I agreed with them. We don't need hotheads. You need to be able to stand up for your rights, but there's a proper time and place, and that wasn't the proper place. But then Nikki and Brian did a live stream. Let me drink a little water here. They did a live stream, and I felt from the bottom of my heart that they had good intentions, and that they were really, about doing what's right. Now, some of you guys might not like Wyckoff. I told him, like, he's up on the bot in the comments and all the mods. It's the bots and comments, and they zap all sorts of comments and people trolls. They get a lot of trolls. They have a lot of haters. They have a lot of haters. But there's a lot of people that follow them and like what they're doing, and their style is much different than mine, but whatever. Hey, restreaming defender, Let Freedom Ring. What's up, Let Freedom Ring? Worldwide protest. What's going on? Thank you. Oh, dude, there was gifts and GoFundMe had $10 million they raised. Thanks for restreaming me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow and Tuesday is going to be epic, so make sure you tune in. We're going to have a lot of action in the next couple days. Lots of action. So yeah, GoFundMe raised like $9-10 million. Government took it down. Gifts didn't go. They raised another $8 million in like 2-3 weeks, right? The People's Convoy only raised $2 million. with 10 times the population, something's fishy. They had to raise at least $10 million. There's no doubt in my mind. I saw so much money handed over to people. And all that money from that Gifts and Go and the GoFundMe got returned. So all those people still had the money. So a lot of money went missing. It was money fraud at the highest thing. All those guys, they used the U.S. Transportation Alliance, Lee Dundas, and Maureen Steele, who no one really knows about Maureen Steele. She's one of the People's Convoy's organizers. Maureen Steele is Lee Dundas's paralegal. And they were involved in the protest at the border. And I believe, this is just my belief, this is just it's a theory. I believe that they did the blockades at Windsor Bridge. And it wasn't until that blockade of Windsor Bridge that they started coming down heavy on the Canadian protesters. When you talk to Americans, they blocked the bridge. They blocked the bridge. So I believe Lee was involved in that. And Lee Dundas took off. She wasn't there. By Ohio, she was gone. But in Arkansas, in Oklahoma, and in Missouri, she was up on that stage with Brian Brossi and Mike Landis. She was selling it, and then she just disappeared. Oh, I didn't know the convoy that allegedly we were going to go and occupy a city was going to take more than a week, and she left. That was her official press statement. So that's bullshit. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe Mike, Brian, and Marcus think you're fucking idiots. They really think you're fucking idiots. And they want you to believe that Mike got in a fight with Marcus and that Brian doesn't like what Marcus is. Brian said on his live stream that he didn't like the organization, the AFCLF. That's where the fucking money went, Brian, you stupid fuck. Like, Brian is the biggest liar. Once you know he's a liar and you can put together the lies, he said he didn't like the AFCLF because they were going in a different direction. Then why did you have them in charge of all the millions of dollars of money? And why have you never even mentioned Christopher Maston or Pamela Malik? I've never even heard him mumble that word out of his mouth. I left some messages on Dojo to pick it up my stream this weekend. Good Lord, oh wow, now much great freedom. All right, trying to follow the comments. People, yeah, a lot more. And like I love the People's Porch. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the People's Porch, they're starting to waking up to all the fraud. All you gotta do is start questioning a few of the people. Once you start questioning them and seeing what they're saying and then seeing what they're doing, you'll start seeing that it's not lining up. And so the People's Porch, they just got on the StreamYard. They're starting to do some multiple streams. They're starting to restream streams. So they're building an audience and an honest, real audience. So back to those streamers and shit. And back to Wyckoff. I'm sorry, I'm getting all distracted with the comments. I believe Wyckoffs, I believe they're good people. I really do. They want freedom. They might ask for money a little more than I do. And you know, that's their style, right? Like I can't hate on them. You know, like all the other streamers, that's what they do. They're just kind of copying what Oreo and WYSIWYG and all those other fucktards did. I gotta save my voice too. I can't lose my voice. I can't get too excited here. Hold on. So I believe Oreo, WYSIWYG, and first responder, and this is why. Here's some information. No, in Arkansas, they took off the racetrack and hid it in the high-dollar bus on face Brian. Yep. No, but they're all making it sound like they're all against each other. Marcus was defending Chris. See, you guys gotta understand how the convoy is formed and how they took over the other convoys, because there was organic convoys and they formed on Telegram. a lot of the right was on Telegram, right? And you gotta know who all the organizers of the convoy were. There's Maureen Steele, Lee Dundas, Marcus, Ryan Brasi, Mike Landis, Jerry Stetz, Chris Young, and Rebecca. All right, Rebecca controlled the Telegram pages. She took over. I met this girl, this cute little girl in Florida, and she ran the Telegram pages for the convoys in February. And Marcus and Rebecca came on as administrators, as admins, right? And they deleted all of the convoy. And the purpose of that was because they were merging whatever convoys were around, they were merging them into it. If you go to Fox and Friends in February, you'll find Marcus, Jerry Stetz, and Maureen Steele get on to Fox and Friends. And they talk about how the other convoys on the West Coast, that they're not the people's convoy, and that all money needs to go to the people's convoy at their page, which is the Christopher Maston and Pamela Malik. Okay, so all that money went to there. So they merged and used Fox. Don't let them fool you that the media, they didn't have the media, because they very well had the media. They were on there, on Fox and Friends in February, setting up the convoy. Go look for yourself. Don't trust me. Please don't trust me. I spent 3 days watching every news article to see how the convoy was formed. And then it took me days to figure out who all the leaders were. And it wasn't until I was in Florida that I learned about who Rebecca was. Rebecca was a question mark. I didn't know, because I didn't do Telegram. So once I learned about Rebecca controlled the Telegram. Now there was another guy named, not Dennis, I'm trying to think of his name. I have his phone number. Not Dennis, what's his name? Whatever his name was, he was a trash monkey at the People's Convoy. But he was a state lead for one of the New England states. And he said the same thing about Marcus and Rebecca coming in and taking over the Telegram and Facebook pages with Chris. Now, Chris Young ran all the Facebook pages. Before I even got to Hagerstown, I was banned from the People's Convoy official page. Yeah, and hashtag mow the lawn, hashtag get off our lawn, hashtag fold up the chairs. We got a secret mission, and it's to fucking call out goddamn pedo protectors, okay? I'm not telling you exactly where we're going, but we're calling out some pedos, and all those people protecting the pedos, and all those fucking, yeah. So I'm all worked up. But yeah, Rebecca, but here's what's interesting. Don't think for a second that 1776 it's independent of the freedom of the People's Convoy. Marcus had fat fucking Santa, chunky little punk ass, wannabe Proud Boy. I don't think he's a Proud Boy. It's a government piece of Proud Boy. I'm gonna explain this, the transition from the People's Convoy into the 1776. Because you gotta understand the role that Rebecca played in taking over the Telegram page, because they did it on Facebook too. Facebook, they were blocking all the comments. That was Chris. But Telegram. So Rebecca transferred the People's Convoy over to Telegram, and Santa said that 3 days ago on BC preachers live stream, I heard it. So I that only verified what I already knew. But because Marcus had Santa on the stage for 3 days prior, getting him into that leadership role, right? And the whole time, the Freedom Outlaws, I don't know where the Freedom Outlaws play into this, but I know that security, because I went to Dino, I went to the heads of the security, and they knew about my video. Soup Mama knew about my video. She didn't say fucking shit. And what is Soup Mama doing? Yes, they could have. And Rose could have been the handler. I think Rose is the handler for Santa. And I think Santa's somehow part of the Freedom Outlaw clan, right? But the Freedom Outlaws were there from the get-go. My video 3 months ago, me recording Rat Rod saying he's robbing the convoy. Big D was in the back of that pickup. He said that he hit Antifa. Whoa. Getting also, we're doing 50. And so, so I'm going back to the, I'm trying not to jump around. I jump around. Oh, my convoy too. I love this shit, man. So yeah, Marcus got the Santa thing going. Rebecca transitioned the Telegram page over. And here's another real important piece of the information. GTW333 did a video after I called out the bullshit on the gas receipts. GTW333 did a video showing Hippie Mama in charge of the gas receipts for the People's Convoy. So who's in charge of the gas receipts for the 1776ers? Hippie Mama. Okay? They were in from the get-go. They transitioned to 1776. And what did all of them do? They all talk shit about Marcus. Oriole talk shit about Marcus. They talk shit about Santa talk shit about Marcus. First responder talk shit about Marcus. WYSIWYG talk shit about Marcus. But what did they all do? Oh, we just let bygones be bygones, and we're going with something new. We're not going to talk any more shit. That's where the shit is. The shit is with Marcus. Marcus is one of the keys. And this is not the first time Marcus has been the fall boy. Go to TikTok and put in the hashtag fuck Marcus. You're going to find a bunch of hashtags of fuck Marcus, of Marcus being the fall boy for the blunt of the bullshit for Mike and Brian for their 10-4 convoy to DC 2 years ago. And the Washington, you can also look up on Google. Like, don't believe anything I say. I want you to think I'm absolutely batshit crazy and that everything I say is a conspiracy and that I'm an idiot and I'm wrong. I love when people say that. But check out, type in Brian Brasi, how Brian Brasi formed the People's Convoy. And you'll see him talking, I was with a couple little groups and we started talking. But that's not the truth. The truth is the U.S. Transportation Alliance. You could go to the U.S. Transportation Alliance Facebook page. Check it out, man. Check out the U.S. Transportation Alliance page. You'll see Marcus there. You'll see Brian there. You'll see Mike there. You'll see Mike all over it, right? You'll also see Mike sharing an agency that he claims audited him and that he hates, but you'll also see that he shares their page, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. What is the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration? It's a Department of Trans, IDOT. They are the ones who put the black boxes in the trucks, okay? They're very much associated with truckers. What else did they do? Did they have anything to do with the Canadian protests? Oh, you betcha. You got a thumbs up for Pinty Bows there. They mandated the shots at the border. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration mandated the jabberoos at the border. The whole reason the Canadian protests started. So now we have Brian, Mike, and Marcus, all members of the U.S. Transportation Alliance. Now Marcus and Brian They quit 2 years ago with Kevin, who was the president of the U.S. Transportation Alliance. Brian started it, but Kevin was and he said that the trucking agency is fickle, but Kevin, Brian, and Mark is all quit. You go on the Facebook page and go down. You'll see them all resign at the same time. And you'll see some comments in there, oh, that's some shady shit's going on. Some shady shit's going on. Because they're shady fuckers, man. They're shady. Watch their videos on the U.S. Transportation Alliance. They're all up in the White House. Mark Meadows, the chief of staff of Trump, knew Brian Brossi's name by first name. He called him Brian. And I believe that Sasnak was at that convoy at the 10-4 rally, and that he knew Brian and all that before. And I have video, my hit piece on Sasnak from like 2 months ago, or a month and a half. Yeah, a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. I have some details. I have the video of him, who I believe is Sasnak, all over his dick, man. And sorry, I'm letting my live stream know about all the corruption in the convoys.
We are too.
That a girl. That's what we goddamn yeah. America.
And I don't know if you know, but we have a thing set up so that we can do a call-in show, so that any of the viewers can call in on Red's phone, and we can broadcast it so that they can ask Santa any questions they want. So anybody who has been banned from any of their live streams can ask the questions that they want answered.
Oh, epic. Hopefully you guys heard that. Yeah, we're doing this, man. We're doing this on a shoestring budget, on the generosity of my followers, my family, and my friends. You saw me in Austin. Yes, I have been banned from all of them. Nice, good. Well, if you got any questions, check out Freedom Squirrel stream on YouTube. They're live streaming, and they're streaming from Prism. I was streaming from StreamYard, but I'm banned on Facebook right now. I'm on a 30-day ban, so I can't even stream to Facebook. But yeah, GTW333 called me a bigelow, a boogaloo, and an Antifa. So GTW333 doesn't have a fucking clue what the fuck he's talking about. But I don't know why he called me an infiltrator than Santa. Santa's most definitely Santa's not an infiltrator. Santa was put in place by Marcus. That's the thing that we all have to know. That this has all been because this convoy could have been amazing. It could have been amazing. It was amazing. And all the people that were involved were amazing. But what was not amazing were the people in control had control of the convoy from the get-go. So they controlled it. When they came into Hagerstown, we could have shut down DC. We could have shut down that whole lawn. It would have taken weeks to clear out all those people. but because Brian and Marcus and Mike are fucking cowards. They're fucking cowards. They stole all that money from all those people at the overpasses. All those farmers and the firemen and these honest, hardworking people. All those people believed it was going to be an occupation like Canada because they had enough. Their businesses were shut down. Their children were massed like little dogs being trained. Muzzled. They were forced into plexiglass and all this garbage. And Marcus and Brian and them took the advantage of that for their own fucking slimy little bullshit. They are pieces of shit. They really are. They're the biggest pieces of shit. And it's one thing for the government to fuck us like that, but for them to be such pieces of shit and take advantage of all those older people, the retired people, like bullshit, man. All right, I can't lose my voice before the beat. All right, I gotta calm down. You know, I'm getting all hot and heavy in here. Yeah, so if any of you guys know anyone who's been kicked out of any of the streams, send us questions, and we'll we're not going to see Santa, but maybe Santa will come to us. Well, we're still trying to keep this secret, but I know everyone knows. They know. Everybody knows. Eyes and ears everywhere. And once I teamed up with Squirrel Team, man, it was over. The Defender events, the Squirrel Team, man, we're the people. This is the people. This is organic. This is, yeah. I came with I begged and borrowed to get here. So thank you everyone who's helped me out, man. If you guys want to help me out, my Cash App's in there. Well, we don't have a lot of money, the two of us. I'm spent every penny I have, and I think they have like $30 for gas and shit. So, and where we're going, I don't know what their schedule is. I know they're staying until at least Tuesday, and I think it's all dependent on money. I know they're going to be working when we're there. They got to work to get some money. They do DoorDash, yeah. So yeah, any kind of small donations. Even if you want to borrow me some money, if you just want to borrow it and not have it not be a donation, I'm totally cool with that. I will pay you back. I have an eBay store. I'm not a grifter. I remodel bathrooms and kitchens. I work for different investors, and I have tons of friends across the country that if I need work, I could go and get some money. So, yeah, and this will be the only time I'll be asking for money. After that, I'll have my Cash App there if people want to give me money, but you can watch all my other videos and see that I've not asked for any money. Once when I was with the Florida Convoy, I either had to go to work, I either had to quit work or go to work so I could have money, but I had to leave. And Teresa in Florida, and Cynthia in Okeechobee, in Lake Okeechobee, and Chris in Palm Bay with Sally, they all gave me the money to have the gas, and even some guy came. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry if you're watching still, but he tracked me down at the truck stop and came and gave me $5. And that $5, it reminds me of that Bible verse, the old lady, the millionaires gave thousands, but the old lady only gave 3 shillings or something, 3 pieces of silver. And that meant more for that lady to give than all the others. So I just thought of that when he gave me $5. Because that $5 was a meal for me. You know, that's a couple meals for me. I don't stay in hotels. If my friends are staying in hotels, I'll stay in a hotel with them. But I sleep in my van. I sleep in a hammock. Raptor's elite airborne troopers ready for upcoming attacks. Keep your head on a swivel. Oh man, I just spent time with my buddy Chris. He was telecommunications for the military, Afghanistan and Iraq. My only mod is a paratrooper, Army paratrooper. I'm not worried, man. I got a solid team of guys, man. It's all across the country, my friends. Oh, that's cool, a little helicopter. What's up, Anarchy Princess? I know you got a lot of haters here. And I understand everyone's side, man. But Anarchy Princess, we got the same enemy here. So, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. What is this person doing? I'm the defender of ants. I defend everybody, even people I don't believe in what they believe in. I believe they have a right. Yeah, Oreo's a piece of shit. I bet you he beats his wife. That's not slander. He's just a piece of shit. when you're a supervillain, that's when people, you get all the likes and stuff. I love people hating on me, man. When I hear someone talk shit about me, I clip that. I make sure that I play it over and over. Sealed 6 tours in Mexico. I know Anarchy Princess, you gave WYSIWYG a pass, but WYSIWYG's a fucking piece of shit too. He's a grifter. He's a grifter. Hey, do you remember the town I'm supposed to be going to?
Roanoke.
Roanoke, so that's what, about an hour away?
I don't know.
Alright. Yeah.
I think it is. Do we need to put it in the Paul's GPS?
Yes, if you can. I can't do anything with my phone streaming. Sean wants to know why you blocked him, Anarchy Princess. See, I got I got a lot of elements here, man. I'm a defender of ants. I defend everybody. Again, I disagree with a lot of people on all fronts. I'm fucking batshit crazy, but what you will get from me is I will defend your right to believe in whatever you want, as long as you're not pushing that shit on me. Right? Like, I respect that. And you know what? Anarchy Princess, I disagree with you on some things, but you got more fucking balls than so many of these people, because no one has stood up to these fucking pedo protectors. And because of that, you're okay with me. Because you're fucking taking a stand against them fucking pieces of shit. Right? You're on the totally different... 24? 74. Copy that. Thank you, Squirrel Team. Oh, she's definitely got the attention.
63 miles to the meter.
Walmart?
1 hour, 17 minutes.
That. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, she's got the attention. She's got Lazy Gamer's back. I don't like Lazy Gamer, but fuck, man, he's got great shit on 1776. Where's all the Patriots? The People's Porch is finally kind of waking up. They're seeing the lies of the streamers. They're calling them out, and they're getting all sorts of hate. And yeah, they're waking up to it. Anarchy. There's some haters. Some people don't like you on here, Anarchy. Yes, they are. All pedophiles should be eliminated from Earth. Yes, yes. And that's why both of our cars in this convoy have hashtag wood chippers. Hashtag wood. Yep, no, they're pieces of shit. Oriole's a fucking piece of shit. Not only is he a piece of shit, he's a fucking coward.
Exit 143.
Copy that, Squirrel Team. I couldn't be with a more fun group of people, too. They're very, wood chip lives matter. But yeah, pedo, man. Pedo, that's my biggest cause. I'm all about freedom, and I'm all about prosecuting pedos. Yeah, no, yeah, that's good. That's good to not care what people like. Those people, you grow in your own right, you know? Yep. You guys call each other fascists and communists and all that back and forth. Everyone blocks. No one gets blocked on my shit. It's a free-for-all. So, I know all those Oreo, WYSIWYG, I'm blocked on all their streams. I have not blocked. No one's blocked from my stream. All of them can come on. Rat Rod was on my stream the one time. We got different opinions, but I'll tell you what, right now, who's Chuck? I don't know who Chuck is. Oh, MAGA America? I'm ultra MAGA. Is that what Oriole says? I'm ultra MAGA? He's an ultra retard. No, I don't. I'm too. He's a goon squad, yeah. Well, hopefully Docho picks up the stream. We got a couple restreamers restreaming. And we're making this happen, man. This is organic. 2 small Orioles, 2 small jellies. Nice. Yeah, and I don't know if Anarchy Princess is blocking you. I don't know, man. That's her right to do it if she doesn't want to hear something on. I get that. I used to block the shit out of people. They had a different opinion on me, but now I realize that so many people on the left and the right, we're all being fucked by the same people. The same people are taxing us. The same people are taking our money. Bro, no. The same people are allowing Jeffrey Epstein to rape little children, and all those people that were on the airplanes, and the 1776, they have pedophiles within the group still. They don't come to the lawn. Yeah, Oriole, I don't know if you saw Oriole.
Stay on 81.
Copy that, Squirrel Team. I'll have to watch the Orioles Manifesto. If you block a person's words, you are no better than Facebook and Twitter. I agree, Sean. Hell no to the Dojo. You don't like the Dojo. I'm out. Well, have a good one, Anarchy Princess. Dojo, Lazy Gamer. Meanwhile, I watch everyone's shit, man. I want to hear everyone's perspective. No, everyone's got some valid points. Yeah, I mean, I used to block everyone with the hate shit. I don't do the hate. I allow the hate. If you can't handle the words, I'm all about sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Now, if someone makes an actual, hits you or makes a physical attack, then yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that shit up. But we're out. We got the Wood Chipper Unite. We're going to fucking slay some pedophiles. Yeah, you only see one person with a wrench on my channel. That's Jason. That's Jay. And he's my next door neighbor from growing up. And he deleted one comment, he said. He kind of just watches my YouTube. He does everything I can't do on the computer at home. So he's my base operations in Chicago. Very kind to me. Yeah, no, Jay, you can say anything you want, man. Like, you'll notice, man, like, he's the only person with a wrench, and you won't see messages deleted or anything. Only messages that are retracted by, like, the person who wrote it, but, and any porn stuff, any porn links, I delete that, like, the next day. He doesn't even mess with those either. Princess is back. I'm trying to cultivate, not Oreo Manifesto, it was Mags America. Okay, I don't know Mags America. I'm learning some of the. I'm learning all the names. Freedom Squirrel and their team and the yellow school bus filled me in on it. I thought you were Antifa Barbie. Oh my God, I love it. We're gonna have fun, man. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Oh my God, I love it. I get more. I love everybody, man. I'm a hugger. I hug people. I have my beliefs. I fall a little on the left, a little on the right, a little on the anarchist side, a little on the libertarian side. But I kind of stop with all the titles. They are on edge as fuck. Yeah, you know what? But the left is on edge too. The right's on edge. The left is on edge. Anarchists are on edge. Fucking everyone's on edge. I was in Kenosha. I was in Kenosha after the fucking shooting with Kyle. I was there the next fucking day. It was fucking shit shows on both sides. I was in Minneapolis when it burned. I spent 2 days in Minneapolis. I got tear gassed and shot with rubber bullets. This shit got all fucked up. People were armed at every corner. It was a fucking anarchy. It was chaos. I watched 15 safes be pulled out of buildings there. 15 safes. My lawn. They thought that voodoo dolls were laced with fentanyl, so Joe picked them up with a napkin. You see, Joe? Oh my God. They probably laced it with fentanyl. That's the thing. The Freedom Outlaws are meth heads. They're dealing meth. We're pretty sure of it. And you know that the whole convoy got led into Mexico without being searched at all. One of the guys was saying that he believed that they were running meth into Mexico and that Border Patrol just let them by. They didn't search any of the cars. Thought that was an interesting little note. We're going to have a blast, man. These next couple days are going to be epic. They're going to be my best streams. Jay Matt, who we're meeting up with, she's more of like an anarchist, or she definitely leans into the anarchy libertarian side. And then she's not a fan of Jersey J, but Freedom Squirrel is a fan of Jersey J. And I'm still kind of neutral on the situation. I haven't had enough interactions with Jersey J to know if he's good or bad. Okay, Jay Matt, I got the message. I can't message you back. I don't know if you're following the stream or not. But, like, yeah, Jay Matt doesn't like Jersey. Freedom Squirrels likes Jersey. They've all had different interactions with people. And, yeah, I like to bring people together, not bring them apart. Now, people thought I was bringing people apart by questioning the convoys, but now I'm finally getting, people are learning, people are waking up to what actually happened, and now I'm getting a little credit where my credit was due. And that's cool. I was okay with taking that ridicule. I've been an activist for over 10 years. I did time for what I believed. I did 118 days with the FBI's Most Wanted. I know what freedom means. It means a lot to me. I don't know about you guys, but I worship the sunrise and the sunset. I'm so happy to be free and I understand freedom more than most people even have an idea. And I went to jail because I refused to believe in what they told me. And I stood my ground the whole time. And I cried like a little bitch. I shook in fear. I suffered. I was beat up by the police. They almost broke me. I was lied to by the public defenders. I was denied the law library for 3 months. I had to do case law. I did FOIA requests, and I went over everyone's indictments for the federal inmates. And the federal inmates, in exchange, they would give me their case law. They were allowed 5 cases a week. So I'd sit down with them, I'd go over their indictment, I'd write letters to their lawyers, telling them what constitutional things they should go on. Most of the Fed inmates in my jail, I enjoyed being with the federal inmates. They weren't the county, like the heroin heads and the meth heads and shit. Some petty criminals. Fed criminals those are serious criminals. And they have money on their commissary. I was locked up with 5-star generals from Chicago gangs, so all the street boys, the corner boys, all had to throw money to the 5-star generals, and they had to put money on their books. So I helped them with their cases, but a lot of them were in on gun charges, and their indictments were all the same. They all use Federal Reserve notes, FRNs. That's one way that the U.S. Marshals gained jurisdiction. The second way that they gained jurisdiction was through the sale of a gun. The U.S. Marshal would testify to the grand jury that to the best belief or their knowledge that no Smith & Wesson guns or Remington guns were manufactured in Illinois. So it had to cross over state lines. So all these people who should really just be in on state charges were being charged with federal crimes because it was interstate commerce. If you know anything about feds, there has to be interstate commerce. There has to be a dealing between 2 states. So they had the interstate commerce. So those Fed inmates were in for federal charges. So I did their paperwork, did FOIA requests for them, and then they got me case law. So on mail day, every Fed inmate would go up and get their mail, and they'd all come to my cell. So I looked like the big Hefe, man, with all the Fed inmates coming to me, and these were serious criminals. The one guy, I didn't help him, but man, I kept him close. They killed 11 people, and they were robbing, so it was a Chicago gang, and they were robbing the Chicago Bulls players. After the basketball games, they would follow the coach buses to where the coach buses went, and then they'd follow the cars. They had a couple different gang members that would do it. And then they would wait at the house for them to come, and the garage door would open, and then they'd rush the garage doors and then rob them. And they killed 3 confidential informants. The one confidential informant, they blew a hole through his head with a shotgun, and the one guy blew smoke through his head. Like a smoking barrel, right? And so, I originally went to jail for, I got arrested during my cultivation jury trial. So I was fighting a cultivation charge. The cops raided my house, and they said they were going to tear everything down. No warrant. They did a plain view, alleged pipe in plain view. Searched the house. They went on a welfare check. They never checked on my welfare. I had 5 plants growing in the basement, like 19 plants growing outside. And they arrested me. They were nice. The cops were nice for the most part. You know, One cop shook my hand, said he respected my professionalism. When they brought my weed, I had the super skunk strand from some growers that I knew. And when they brought the weed into the building, it's like 6 stories in St. Charles, Kane County, Illinois. They brought my weed, the super skunk, into the evidence room, and the furnace was down there for the air exchange, right? And it pulled the weed through the whole building. The whole building smelled like super skunk. It stunk, man. I could smell it in the interrogation room. They interrogated it. And I took the charges. I told my friend, dude, I'll take all the charges. Don't fucking say a word. And he didn't say shit. And he'd been in and out of jail with just like drug charges. He was wild. He was always drunk, crashing cars, getting high. He was out of control, my friend Chris. But he didn't say nothing. I took all the charges. He ended up getting his case beat. He continued it for 2 years, and the lawyer got it beat after I got my so I had a jury trial. I was going to do something called jury nullification. I talked with Kristen and I forgot the other guy's name. He's in New York. Jim Babs. They're a big activist for the FIJA, Fully Informed Jury Association. They basically let people know about jury nullification, which is basically the right of the jury to say not guilty. The Constitution, the right to jury trial is so important in America. That's what makes America great. No other country, they don't have that protection. The king can make as many rules, statutes, laws, and everything, but it only takes the minority in the jury to say not guilty. So I was advocating for this jury nullification because it's not only in the Constitution, but it's in the Bill of Rights. The only one in the Bill of Rights is mentioned in the Constitution. It's that important. And jury nullification is just that knowledge. Basically, William Penn tried to fight the jury. I had a case of libel against the media, the press, and the jury refused to convict him. I believe this was in the 1600s. And so they put the jury in jail. The king put the jury in jail. And they refused, and they fed them bread and water. And they refused, and they finally got let go because they would not say that he was guilty. And that was where the right to jury trial came from. That was the foundation in America for the right to jury. And that's why it came after. This was before the Constitution was even written. So I had contacted Kristen. She's the head of the Fully Informed Jury Association. Talked to her on the phone. They sent me all these pamphlets. I went out in front of the courthouse and handed out the pamphlets. Then when I had my jury trial for the cultivation, they wouldn't let my friend cross the bar. I said I wanted to stand on my right to counsel because we have a right to counsel. That's your Sixth Amendment. And the judge said, no. He's got to be a bar certified lawyer. I said, no, I'm staying with my counsel. If you don't want me over this bar, then I'm staying right here with my right to counsel. And so the judge said, okay, contempt. You got 1 minute, contempt. If you don't get up here, I'm putting you in a cage. And man, I was so scared and nervous. And the judge said, okay, contempt. I hold you in contempt. And I grabbed onto that bar. I was so scared, man. I was scared. I've come a long way from that. I grabbed onto that bar with all my might, man, and them cops came and they grabbed me. 3 of them. They pried every finger off of that bar. And I was yelling, I'm challenging jurisdiction. I have a right to this jury. I have a right to grow a plant. I'm a man. I'm a king. I have a right to my own body. And none of you have that right over me. And they every single finger they pried off. Shit. I think this Smokey got me. Oh shit.
We're good.
He saw the message.
Just don't let them, don't make me hit my brakes.
Copy that.
I got brake light out.
Copy that. Oh, he's behind you.
He is behind me.
Should I stay in this lane or should I get in the right lane?
Let's change lanes. Alright, he's going on. It's a wiring issue. I can't fix the brake light.
Oh, that sucks. I could rewire it for you if you want.
Really?
Yeah, I just rewired a 1946 Chevy pickup truck. I did all the wires.
That'd be fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. We'll look at the campground.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, it's probably a neutral. It's probably an issue with the neutral. The ground. So, yeah, I'll catch up on the comments here in a few. I want to finish my story. And so, yeah, I got held in contempt. They got, so, and you could see that it's my second video on my YouTube channel. It's about 6 or 7 years old now. But they, oh, he's lighting somebody up. So the cops dragged me off from the bench, from the bar there, pulled me over, gave me a couple kicks to the head, and roughed me up pretty good. Came in, and I was so mad. I was, you fucking pigs, this and that, man. And that was a valuable lesson I learned, man. You get way more bees with honey. I was a fucking idiot for saying that shit. And they came back in, they tightened up my cuffs. My blood, I could barely feel with my hands, man. My hands were like numb. And the cop said, oh, you think we're fucking pigs? Just wait. Just wait till what we're gonna do to you. And they threw me in this cage all by myself for like, they brought me back up, tried to have the jury trial for the cultivation case. And I told them to go fuck off, basically. I told them I'm a king, fuck you, this and that, da 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 da. The three of the cops were standing behind me, breathing down my neck. I could feel their hot breath. I was like, this. They kicked all my family out, and they were trying to have a private trial. They told them that they weren't going to have the trial, but tried to have the trial. And I said, I'm standing on my right to the public trial now. It's constitutional, man, all the way. And they dragged me back in, and I went in and I cried like a little bitch my first night, man. Cried like a little bitch. And they locked me up with a guy who just got out of the mental hospital. He said that he had beat up every single one of his roommates. I was like, oh, fucking great, man. This is my first experience in jail. So the next day they pulled me down to bond court, and they charged me with 6 more felonies. They charged me with aggravated battery on the police. So I did. So I had 6 felonies. I was facing over 50 years in jail for those 6 felonies, and they can run them concurrently, the charges, if they want, if they really want to mess with you. And I live streamed it, and they were not happy that I live streamed it. And that was like Livestream USA or Ustream. Ustream was kind of the first streaming platform. This was before Facebook and YouTube even had streaming. And so yeah, they put me down in that cage, charged me with 6 more felonies. So then I was facing seven felonies. And so yeah, that began my journey, man. And I learned the law, and I did a bunch of reading and research, and I just listened to everybody. I took advice from Latin Kings and Spanish Gangster Disciples, Maniac Disciples. One of the guys was a C-Note, which is an Italian gang that robs the gangs in Chicago. He robs the corner boys. He took me under his wing, and I did paperwork for everyone in jail, but I was doing it for free, and he charged everyone ramen noodles. So we did one ramen noodle to him and one ramen noodle to me. They all had to check in with him if there was any issues. C-No took care of it. So I had muscle, and then I was safe. Once I had that, all the Fed inmates liked me, so I was cool with all the fucking crazy. I mean, the guy was the FBI's most wanted. They killed 13 people. He called me the rebel. So, yeah, and I shared cells with guys who murdered their wife, and yeah, all sorts of fucking crazy shit, man. But I'll tell you what, I know freedom. So here, I'm gonna try to catch up here. I've got to run some errands. What time will the action be starting? Well, Renee, I think tomorrow the action will be starting. I think we're going to do some intel tonight. This is goddamn mission here. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be much action tonight. We're just kind of getting together, getting our campground. 26 ants. What does 26 mean? Planting seeds that grew up in Valley View? Really? Oh, cool, man. I have a friend that lives in Valley View. I go boating there sometimes with a friend. He's got one of he's got access to one of those landings there. We used to take my boat up there and go to that little island and party. I used to get all the girls. I'd be like, "Hey, girls!" In high school, I'd be like, "You guys want to go out on my boat, smoke some weed, and drink?" And yeah, I became quite popular when I got that boat. Yeah, tomorrow will be the action. Tuesday. I thought we were gonna get going maybe last night or tomorrow or like early in the morning, but yeah, it's just this is how it's going, and I'm gonna stay. I'm in it, man. I got my van. Lots of thumbs up from those guys. The whole family, all 3 kids in the back too. But I'm there for the long run. So I have a bunch of canned food. I'll pop the cans. If you want to help out at all, I got my Cash App and Venmo and PayPal. I don't have my eBay store turned on right now.
Can you take the next exit? I think Anna has to pee.
Copy that. Next exit. Gotta take a dog stop. Oh, my name's Scottie. That's my real legal name that the government had provided me is Scott Hochstetter. Hochstetter. But I go by Scottie. I'm a Scott's too adult, like I'm kind of like a big kid. And yeah, so Scottie Hochstetter. My Defender of Ants has numerous meanings. One of them is permaculture. Plant seeds, you might know about permaculture. But I'm all about saving the biodiversity of the soil so that we have regenerative soil and not the crappy agricultural soil we have now. Ant at a suffix of a word designates an agency in law, servant, claimant, respondent, movement. You never want to be an ant, never want to be a peasant or a servant. It means you're a slave, basically. So the Defender of Ants is a play, and it has become now Defender of Ants is defending the small people, the ants. Because if one ant stands up, then the grasshoppers are over. It doesn't ring a bell. The guy needs help. I don't know if I need financial help or whatever help. My mom volunteered at the Lazarus House for many years, and still involved heavily with the Lazarus House. I'm not sure if you know the Lazarus House. It's a homeless shelter there in St. Charles. So my mom's helped. So my mom and my dad are some amazing people. They don't necessarily believe in what I believe, but my mom is like the kindest person, and she's always just non-materialistic, and is always concerned, like always just helping people out. I wouldn't be who I am without my mom or my dad. I'm still very dependent on them at times. And I pay back, you know. I did their roof, the garage, I reshingled the roof. The shit pipes were all clogged up, so I ran the router through and got them all cleaned up. I remodeled the bathroom, the upstairs bathroom. I built a bedroom in the basement, ran all electrical down there. I fixed the washer and dryer. Did a bunch of troubleshooting with the multimeter. Figured it out. Only to find out that my mom was using the wrong type of soap and didn't tell me. Win Anglo wood round. Alright. I'll go left. Should I go left or right or just straight? Left, right, or straight? I hear you keying up, but I don't hear you. I'm gonna go right. Dog's gotta take a piss. This looks good. I hit Anarchy Princess on my screen.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
I
I was like, they think, I was like, you know, they got all their butt hurt all about the Anarchy Princess calling them insurrectionists. I was like, wait till they get hit with true bomb after true bomb. And they'd be like,
That's my friend's channel. Off-grid, an RV school bus campsite outside of Brandon, Texas. And so if you guys are interested in Danville, school bus builds, got campground, pretty awesome. Ashley, I'm gonna try to get them to stop by eventually here.
oh no, see, I'm making her.
Oh, okay. So beat us up? Yeah, man, I'm loving it. I was like,
Yeah, they come straight back. It's awesome, man.
it's awesome. That was gonna be black, white, red was gonna be a big. Yeah, I love that. I love that it's getting some clarity too. I like some of that flat place. Yeah. I love the pattern.
I like it when it gets all naughty.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's all raw and shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Let's check out Freedom Squirrel's shit here. Old doggy. What's the dog's name again?
Honor.
Honor?
Yeah, the Freedom Fido.
Oh, look at that. This is the squirrel team here.
Yeah.
Remember the battle? See, I don't know about the Battle of Athens, so that's something I'm going to have to learn about here.
Look up Count Dankula did a good video on it.
Okay. Count Dankula?
Dankula.
Dankula. Count Dankula.
Yes.
Let's just check out their little signs here. Outlaw speed bumps. Bring out the jackhammers. The media lies and sheep believe. Fuck your mandates. Wood chippers unite. Enough BS. We're gonna do hashtag weed the garden and hashtag get off my lawn are the hashtags we're working with for this convoy.
Yeah,
So make sure you're hashtagging it. And yeah, get off my lawn, hashtag wood chippers unite, hashtag weed the garden, hashtag mow the lawn. So if we could hashtag those out, that'd be great.
Your video, convoy, the Squirrels convoy.
Yeah.
Hashtag mow the lawn. We did Defender Advance convoy. Hashtag mow the lawn.
I love these guys, man. So we're having fun. You guys good?
Yeah.
We got what, about 40 minutes to the Walmart?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that the only Walmart Supercenter there?
In Roanoke, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. All right. All right. I'm loving every minute of this, guys. Some water. Yeah, those are our hashtags we're running. I'll be running it all week, maybe 2 weeks. Depends on how long it takes. I'm here. I'll struggle. If I can't get a little cash happy, it's fine. I will make it work. I failed on my hitchhiking across the country, but I ain't failing on this. But some of the reason why I failed on that hitchhiking, I could have done it, but I wasn't missing this for the world. So, I wasn't missing this for the world. Drive somewhere where I didn't even have any money. I had to borrow money to get even to their house in Tennessee. And but it is worth it because I hate pedos and I hate people. What I hate even more than pedos are people that protect them. That is even more disgusting to me. It's almost worse than a pedo. It's the pedo protectors. They have zero tolerance. The name I shouted out was Awesome Possum Van Works. Awesome Possum Van Works. We're outside of Graham, Texas. They have a Facebook page, and I'm pretty sure they have a YouTube channel. Yeah, they're my friends. And if you're a patriot and you let them know that you know Defender Advance, you'll be friends with them too. They got about 35 acres on the Brazo. Beautiful land. And they're wild, man. They're fun. They're a lot of fun to be around. All right. We got ourselves a convoy. Where'd you stay at night at? Oh, at the Lazarus house. My mom's name is Wanda. She's been there for a long time, probably about 20 years. She really cares about the homeless. She's a saint. I know it's my mom, but she's very kind. Oh, Caitlin, I make a fool of myself all the time. But, so are you defending them protecting pedophiles? You're okay with that bandit who raped a 13-year-old, violently raped a 13-year-old? You're okay with that? Is that who you want to unite with? Is that what your idea of freedom is? Because I'll tell you what, that's not what I believe freedom is. I personally know what freedom is. And I will never defend a pedophile, ever. Ever. Maybe that's something you're okay with. But yeah, hate all you want. I send you love and hugs. First you gotta, in order to unite, you have to get rid of the fucking pieces of shit. What exactly am I twisting specifically? I'm specifically, they're not defending them, so then why did Santa do a stream saying that they wanted Bandit to be into the convoy and that they believe that his parole officer thought that was a good idea? Is that not defending a pedophile? Tell me where I'm getting that wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Did Santa not say that? Did they not give a huge horn salute for when he left the convoy? Is that the convoys that you want to be running? Is ones with pedophiles in it? Tell me where I'm wrong. I just like specifically. I actually spoke with WYSIWYG. WYSIWYG told me I'm an idiot. First responder said that I was a nobody and that I tried to be friends with everybody, but that I did exactly what GTW33 did. Oreo said that I was a schizophrenic and that I haven't been taking my meds and that it's been certified. You can check that out on my videos. Obviously, I have evidence of that. That was on First Responders stream. So yeah, BC Preacher didn't say anything when they said that. So I don't think talking to them would matter. Talk to Bandit. What did Bandit do? Can you tell us where to find that information? Because I've looked up his name, his real name, and it says that he's on the sex offender registry, for a violent rape on a 13-year-old. Okay? And it happened in 2009. Maybe you have a different story, but that's 2009. It's verified. Okay? That's what the court records say. Speak to God. I did talk to God. God said, don't let fucking assholes steal convoys if they protect people who rape little children. That's what God said. Maybe that's not what would Jesus do in that situation. Would Jesus be like, God, stay together for the convoy. Stay together for the convoy. Even though they got little pedophiles in there. So like, oh, what's going on here? Yeah, we're doing some shit, Bob. We got Squirrel Team 6 behind me. We're about to pick up another person here somewhere in Virginia. God, what would God say? Turn the cheek? Let him rape more people? Let's hang out with kids? Is that what he would say? No, your God is not who my God is. My creator is none of that shit. It's possible. It's possible that they're all wrong. I mean, they all came out of nowhere in the last 2 years. All those people I mentioned, my YouTube channel is older than all their channels combined. And I was the first one with Ross from the Florida convoy. Ross was the one who broke that the buses were 20 grand a week, and broke that the security was costing, however much a week. And I echoed what Ross said. And what did WYSIWYG say? He's called me stupid. What did he say 2.5 months later? Oh, the buses and the security. What did Oriole say 2 months later? Oh, the buses and the security. How can Marcus do that? What did first responders say? Oh, Marcus and Marcus and the security. How could they do it? Oh. And then what did Oriole say? Not even before the day was fucking over. Oh, we just need to move past this. What did Santa say? Oh, Marcus, yeah, that was all fucked up what they did, but they stole $14,000 from people to stay stay at the racetrack. But hey, let's not fucking talk about it. That's not talking anything bad about Marcus. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to call people out, and I don't even know who you're talking about. This is a secret mission to a campground, and we're not calling anybody out. We're just streaming, talking about things and stuff. They weaponize God's words and use it for their own selfish ways to prevent people so scared and petrified. Exactly, Scrambler. You're entitled to your opinion. You know how many people have apologized to me for telling me I was crazy and I was right? And that's, to me, all the motivation I need. I'm fine with being called stupid or whatever. You don't even know a percentage of anything that I've done in my life or what I stand for. Beautiful ride. Caitlin, you sound like Corinne. You're not Corinne IRL, are you? Is that a sock account? Because the word you're using right now, it sounds just like Corinne. And I've talked to you quite a few times on the phone. I recognize patterns and mannerisms. You shouldn't be protecting the pedophiles, Corinne. I got a sneaky suspicion that's you, Caitlin. I sneaky suspicion that's correct. I'm gonna let Squirrel Team know that. Squirrel Team! Hank, I was never thrown out of the convoy. So, I thought Rat Rod and his outlaw team was going to attack me. Yep, they're grifters. Total grifters. I know that's you, Corinne. I know that's you, man. I am a detective. Corinne is out there. So you're not Corinne, huh? But she's defending the 1776ers just like you. Why isn't it? Oh yeah. I am a total troublemaker, Hank the Great. I'm an evil, bad person. Anything else? Get it all out. Get it all out. Where did I hurt you? Show me on your body. Where did I hurt you? They're doing the best they can by. So what do you think about what happened to Freedom Squirrel's husband? Him getting punched in the face. Did you know that Big D raped a girl? Did you know that? You don't, because the information hasn't been out yet. Big D raped someone. Oh, I have one. Yeah, you can defend pedals all you want. I'm not doing it. The convoy was too great. These old people that have been given money. I'm not having it. According to the background check we ran on Big D, he is married. You could also, there's a Reddit of Big D. He's got a battery on a miner. I'm not narking on anybody, dude. It's not about. But I'll tell you what. If there's a warrant for him fucking touching a child, oh yeah, I'll narc on that fucker. I saw that, Steve. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. I'm gonna give him my. I have a receiver here. That's good. And I'm using a handheld. I got my receiver. I got my handheld, so I'm gonna give it to them when we stop. I don't know, Hank. I have warrants for my arrest in Texas. I don't care about a warrant. Like, a warrant doesn't mean shit to me. Especially if it has anything to do with. Actually, I do know what that warrant's about. And no, not a warrant. Yeah, you know, shit's so complicated in life, man. The situations that happen in life. There is. Did I say that there's a warrant for his arrest? No, I didn't say that. You're twisting my words. I said that he has on his record, Big D, he has a beating a minor. Okay? That's not a warrant. That's just a charge that he has. Okay? 1. 2. This is hearsay. But I believe the hearsay. Because when Freedom Squirrel got punched, Big D made a very specific statement. He said, "You guys are crying rape." Yes, there's a warrant out for me in Texas. I didn't pay a $5 park fee. And the cops searched my car for, because I had a rolling papers and a lighter. Yeah, there's a misdemeanor warrant for a weed paraphernalia charge. Oh my God, so dangerous. Even though my state, there's 30 different, you know. Yes, I got a warrant. It's great. I love having a misdemeanor warrant. I take that shit to jury trial if I ever got picked up on it. But the cop searched my whole car. And then he shook my hand afterwards and he said, "You're the nicest person I've ever searched." So there's that. So yeah. Okay, now put it all over the internet. I got a warrant. I don't give a shit. You hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm a goddamn free person. It's because there's a law, it's because there's warrants. Basically, if here's the defender advance rules here. If you don't hurt somebody, or you don't cause property damage, there is no crime. Blow it up. You don't think people, you know how many people have talked shit about me? I had my name dragged through the mud for the last couple months. I don't care. Oh my God, they found a hitter box in my car. Oh my God. What a horrible person. Get the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself. You're a fucking retard if you fucking think that's an issue. Go fuck yourself. I don't say that too often, but that's petty fucking shit. But they called Big D's like, "You called rape. Why would he attack him when someone's crying rape?" Maybe because fucking Big D raped a fucking girl at the convoy. You fucking pieces of shit who are defending him. He fucking raped a girl. They got him all fucked up on meth, and they raped a girl. You hear that? They raped a fucking girl. So defend that. Defend that shit, you fucking pieces of shit. That's fucked up shit. He raped somebody. And that's hearsay, but I believe it. Because he's got assault on a minor. I saw how they acted. The character. Yeah, goddamn. You're gonna tell the world I got a misdemeanor warrant for a marijuana pipe. Oh my God, please, go fuck yourself. It's so retarded. It's so retarded that you would even mention that. Yeah, fuck yeah, Chris. I'm hot and heavy. They didn't call the police because he's got something going on. I'm all psyched up. Thank you, Sean. Oh, no, not at all, Bob. This is a secret mission to I don't know where. I'm all riled up. Okay, go ahead. Great evidence for slander when I mentioned that it's hearsay. So explain to me how you're going to use slander in court on a statement that is not your statement, so it's hearsay to you, hearsay to me. It's slander. But I would love to go to court because I help all sorts of people in court, and a slander case would be a civil case. And if you know anything about a civil case, a civil case cannot go to court until you have a meeting of the minds. So I literally could go for years and file motion after motion. I do a bill of particulars to start off with. I do a motion to suppress evidence based on hearsay. I do all sorts of things. Then I would ask to face my accuser. So I'm not someone you want into a courtroom. I am the most annoying fuck card in the courthouse. I've had over 100 court appearances, and I've helped hundreds of people with court cases. All sorts of different shit. So some people don't call the police because some people aren't fucking pushtards. They handle it themselves. Some fucking true American patriots, they pull out the fucking wood chipper and they wood chip the fucking pedos, right? They just put them in, they fucking make them fertilizer. I'm not about to do any of that shit because I'm afraid I'd get caught. Because I'd want to tell somebody that I fucking chopped up a fucking pedophile. But I'll do my best to expose him. Chris, if you want to come out, you can come out, man. I love you guys. I love you and Sally. Did I lose my audio? Breaking the law, you're gonna have warrants out for my arrest here. Let's try it one more time. Watch. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Let's do it one more time. Misdemeanor warrants don't extract you for misdemeanors. So, and I actually had some really nice cops. I had warrants out when my van burnt up. I sat in the cop car and they gave me a ride 20 minutes to a hotel. They were super fucking nice. I really enjoyed my time with those cops. You know, like I used to be very anti-cop because of my court case, but man, I've had some really nice cop interactions this last 6 months. And I'm against bad cops and I salute good cops because they need to arrest the pedophiles, you know? So that's where I stand. Do they have a warrant? I don't know. Is it probably a drug warrant? Probably. Was there a victim, losses or damages? Probably not. Would he be able to face his accuser in court? Probably not. With the rape and shit, yeah, you could face your accuser. When you can face your accuser, there's an actual crime. So, yeah. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he spoke up about the rape. And he's speaking up about it right now. And that's the most important thing to me. And the girl who got raped did not afterwards the next day said it wasn't anything. She was scared and left. So without the person who was raped wanting to move forward on it, it was pretty much a dead end. No, I rate no Big D is a piece of shit. I don't have to do any research. There's no fucking slander. He's a fucking piece of shit. Oh yeah, sure, sue. Sue away, Caitlin. Good luck. Good luck. I saw Big D assault. I saw Big D assault Squirrel's husband. And then I saw Santa trespass. And then they got trespassed. Then Santa trespassed Freedom Squirrel from the convoy for for her husband getting punched by Big D. Does that make sense? And I also heard, okay, then I looked at his record. He's been in jail numerous times for numerous things. One of his things is assault on a minor. And, yeah. And then Rant Rod's creepy as fuck. Child injury charge, yeah. Assault on a minor? I don't know, man. No, they don't work. I would be working now, but no one. My fat ass has to drive all the way out there and fucking do shit. But where we're going, I don't know yet, but still on that secret mission. Oh, you got a warrant for marijuana pipe. Oh my God. I'm so petty. Oh, fuck yourself. Fucking fuck. You got me worked up, Caitlin, with that one. Really got to the defenders of Ant's heart. You probably have never drinking any alcohol or smoked any weed and stayed a virgin until you got married. Most likely. The church will be working on your saint status. As you worry about me and a little pipe, a little marijuana charge, but you're not worried about someone who raped a girl. That just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. Maybe you know more, but doesn't make sense at all. No, the difference is that in one there's a victim where you could face your accuser, and the other there's not a victim where you can't face your accuser. And I believe in the Constitution and your right to face your accuser. That's the difference. That's the difference. I believe in the court system. Yeah, but his assault on a minor is on the record. It's charged. Whatever, he pled out to that. It's on the record, okay? And my misdemeanor warrant in Texas is just that, a warrant. It's nothing. It's just charges. He's alleging. And I wrote to the head judge. I wrote to everybody there, the district attorney. No one wrote me back. So to me, the matter's over. No one wanted any correspondence. No victim, no crime. It's that simple. That's all it is. I know on the right that's not that the right still kind of wants drug wars and people in cages. I know the left, they're kind of really against drug war, and I'm on the left on that issue because I was put into a cage. When I wanted to take a shit, I had to ask permission. When I wanted to shower, I had to ask permission. I didn't see the sunlight for 118 days. I was caged like a fucking animal. I'm not a goddamn fucking animal. And so I don't wish that upon anybody. But oh, Caitlin, did I trigger you? I bet you identify as a Cheeto, don't you? I love Cheetos. I actually like Cool Ranch Doritos more. I'd say you'd identify as a Cool Ranch Dorito, but I don't want to eat you. You'll probably be triggered or something. But keep defending. I feel sorry for you. Defending pedophiles, man. It's a sad world when you got to defend someone who violently raped a 13-year-old. It's fucked up, really. You might end up getting the first real block here on my channel. We'll do some, right? No, we'll leave you here. You got me all worked up. That's good. You got me worked up on the it's silly that people actually think that way. Like there's actually people in 2022 that are still on that fucking little thing. So go fuck yourself. Very nicely, and I wish you the best of luck today in your fight for freedom. Okay. A convoy gets one car bigger. J-Met's a firecracker too, man. So let me track her down. She said she's over by the trucks. I might have to stop the stream for a second and find her. Did we find Santa?
What?
Santa?
We find him?
The guy looks like Santa. Okay, is this the Walmart?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go find her.
All right. Hey, you say you had a mic?
Yes.
Let's try that. Something's wrong with it. Is your volume up? Your volume's up?
Yes. Oh, now it is.
All right, again.
Check.
His volume was down.
Don't mind my friend, he's a little slow.
Right here in the shade.
All right, let me find her. J-Met, are you watching the stream? Where are you? I saw your message. I'm just gonna drive around and find you. You said you were by the trucks. By the trucks. She is entitled to her opinion, Sean. As much as I don't like the opinion, I'm not going to block her. That's what my channel is about, is allowing people to have an opinion on things. I don't see your pickup truck. Man, I hope we're at the right spot. All right, I got to click off for a second and check on J-Met, the location. I'll be back in 2 minutes here. Hold on. I'm gonna go back over there. Oh no. All right, I'm live. Could someone on my live go to in the description? And can someone let me know? I don't see an app.
Turn right onto the I-581 ramp, then keep right at the fork.
All right, that was a clusterfuck. You guys can follow, if I'm offline, Freedom Squirrel will be online. So we're as a team here. We got all discombobulated with our directions here. So we all made a
Keep
little
right
mistake.
at the fork. Continue on I-581 north for 3 miles. 2 miles, take exit 1N for I-81 North, US 220 North toward Lexington.
She was a cutie, man. Giving me the honky honk honk. Hey. All right, meeting up with them back up at this gas station. Shit got all messed up. There happened to be 3 super Walmarts in that town, of course. And then we were an hour late, so she got hungry and went to eat. So just getting rearranged here. That's convoy life.
In a quarter mile, take exit 1N for I-81 North, US 220 North toward Lexington.
Oh, my phone. 6 miles. All right. Shit, man. All right. So Freedom Squirrel went ahead. They have to be at the campsite by 5. So I'm gonna wait for J-Matt. I'm cruising up here a little bit. I'm gonna wait for her at the gas station. They were like 15 minutes behind us. We didn't want to backtrack. I get a little food. I got a couple dollars in cash. A couple dollar menu items. I haven't eaten anything yet today. Ernest. Ernest, you said we were going to see the 1776ers, huh? Bob, tomorrow, I'm not sure what time we're getting going at. It should be an all-day event. Ernest, I'm gonna make you eat your words, buddy. Yep, exactly, Dog TV. I'm not part of any of that shit. Right? Like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure because it's not.
In 2 miles, take exit 150A for US 220 alternate south toward Coverdale, US 11
me,
south.
I could give you a solid answer, man, but I barely know the Squirrel team. I barely know what time they wake up at, like, and there's no rush for anything. got reception at the campground tonight. We'll live stream from there.
In half a mile, take exit 158 for US 220
From our
alternate
HQ.
south toward Cloverdale, US 11
Our
south.
LZ, our drop zone, DZ, our DZ. And I'll interview Paul on Big D raping that girl. And we'll get that information out.
Take exit 150A.
And you can believe him or you don't have to believe him. That's fine. I believe him. I barely know him, but I believe him.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto US 11 south.
Objection, hearsay.
Merge onto US 11 south, then turn right.
Objection, asked and answered. Alright, where's the Circle K? Hardee's, Shoney's, Mickey D's.
Take the next right, then turn right.
I'm gonna have a little taco, a cheap taco for fucking Taco Joe. I'd like to throw a fucking taco at him. A cheesy bean wrap burrito right to the face. Huh, eat this. What's up, Strong Nana at the Dough Show? All the action's happening tomorrow. I thought we'd be there a little earlier today, and so yeah, that's where we're at. I'm getting myself a burrito. I'm hungry. I don't have much money.
Take the next left, then turn right.
Let me get a taco real quick. So it's gonna be boring here. Good 5 minutes. Come and eat it, and then I'll get to the. You're right. All right. Let's be where the big dono. Well, you start putting piss on people. That's like bioweapon, like fuckery, you know. Like, but if you could come up with some other ideas that are non-violent, I mean, but we're not. It's a secret mission, hence the stream title. Yes, and we're not going to the mall. We're not. Yeah, we're on a secret mission. This is a Squirrel Team 6. Squirrel Team, Defender of Ant Team. It's the army of ants here. And, yeah, it's going to be, I'm meeting up with my friend Jay Met. She was at Hagerstown at the Florida Convoy with me. But she does her own thing, and she wanted to go to Applebee's and get some food before. And we were an hour late, so I don't blame her. And so yeah, I'm gonna go grab some food real quick and get some cold water. I want to have some water with ice, and then I'll come back. I gotta go to wait for her at Circle K. They went ahead because we had to get the campground. We had to check in by 5, and we're in a gated campground for security reasons. Safety first. So I'll be back. Talk some shit on the comments. Talk how I'm like Antifa or I'm a fat motherfucker or something along those lines. I'm not going to do anything along those lines. Great. I love it. More shit talking, the better. Goddamn fucking lobbies. Every goddamn fucking lobby in all the fucktard cities are fucking closed. They can't find fucking people to work because you don't fucking pay them enough money. People don't want to be a fucking slave. Holy shit. Getting Defender of Ants all worked up here. Make sure I have a couple bucks still. Yeah, okay.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Doing alright. Can I get a plate?
Can I get a cheesy bean and rice burrito,
Okay.
and a chipotle ranch grilled chicken burrito.
Cheese bean rice and grilled chicken burrito. Anything
Yep,
else for you?
and 2 large waters, please.
Got it. Anything else today?
That's it.
Any sauce?
No thanks.
We're on your text now.
Thank you. Oh, that's pretty. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Taco Bell. Oh, it's so hot, man. I like this guy's shirt. He's got a taco. She's got taco shirts. Is that the Taco Bell uniform? Actually, I want to see someone walk up to the clown. What time tomorrow should I tune in?
3:39.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. $17.76 is the biggest bunch of bologna.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Oh, this ice water, man. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Turn left, then turn right. Take the second right, then your destination will be on the left. In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the 4th exit onto US 11, US 220.
No turnarounds. Man. No victim, no crime. Gonna do the time.
In 600 feet, turn right. Take the next right, then your destination will be on the right.
Alright, I'm gonna check in JMet real quick. Yeah, so check out Freedom Squirrel's stream right now. If I'm not on, they might be on. We're just kind of sharing everything. And I'm not sure if they're going home on Tuesday. I think they could stay longer. They got people on the homestead taking care of their property. Oh, damn it, man. All right, I gotta... Damn it. I gotta message JMet.
Is my stream really that choppy? West Virginia. The Uber secret mission, that's really not that much of a secret. You can kind of figure it out. The cords. Come on. All right, so you're gonna be done. All right, fine. I'll just charge you for my extra battery pack. Yeah, so we're about, I think they said we're about 3 hours away. 3, maybe 4 hours. Trying to keep my van tidy is not the easiest thing. Mountain baby, take me home. Probably unwash my windows. I'm gonna pull up and wash my windows. Try to keep a nice clean stream here. The outside windows clean. my fluids, make sure everything is good. Oh God, it's hot. I'm glad I checked my fluids. Something right here. I just wanted to make sure I had I was good. I'm low on radiator fluid coming in. That was really low on radiator fluid. So I'm glad I stopped and checked. Okay, buddy. Just go and do your thing. Jerk. Big old jerk. I gotta go potty too. I gotta go potty. Alright, I'll come in and chill here. Take a pee. Oh, the waiting game. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sally. I'll be careful. It's only got 92%. Okay, cool. Alright. Think about maybe wearing my fur today? No. I wish I could wear my fur. Check out this fur, man. Look at that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, my device is overheating. Oh, I gotta put some ice on it. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be epic. Poop in a bucket, no need for convenience of bathroom. Just be like the 17th. Did you see Wyckoff's poop in the bucket video? Oh, windshield. Wannabes and bugs off the windshield. Go get apple, cut it, and wipe the whole windshield and rinse it with clean water. They're going to Lake Fairfax, Pancroft. That's where the Wyckoffs are staying. That's not where we're going. Kitty cat.